Hello students, in this third semester we are going to study one of our the electrical core subject. So that is electrical machines 1. So here the subject code is W3303 and the credit is 3. So it is a 3 credit paper and let's see unit wise what are the units and what we are going to study in each unit. That everything we'll see now in short, right? Okay, so this is what your first unit you can see in the screen. So the unit name is electromechanical energy conversion. So for studying this subject, first of all we have to understand what is magnetic circuit, and we have to understand the fundamentals of magnetic circuits. So before that, already we have studied in the same second semester. The subject is called electric circuit analysis. So there you have studied all about the electric circuits. So here you are going to study about the magnetic circuits. So that is what they have given in the first unit, electromechanical energy conversion. So in this you will study about the fundamentals of the magnetic circuit and how the EMF is induced. So they have categorized into two types, so statically and dynamically induced EMF. So we will see what is it exactly, and the principle of electromechanical energy conversion. So forces and the torque and magnetic field system and everything we will see, and we will see the excited system. So there are two types. One is singly excited system and multi-excited system, and MMF in distributed windings and winding inductance, and we will see about the Indian standard specifications and the role and the significance in testing. So that everything we'll see in the first unit. We'll see. Then if you come into the second unit, the unit heading is DC generator. So here in DC generator, you will study about the constructional details and principle of operation, and the winding types, armature winding and its different types we will see, and the EMF equations of the generator, and wave shape of the induced EMF, and what is armature reaction, and what is demagnetized and cross magnetizing ampere turns. That everything we will see, and commutation, what is commutation, and compensating winding, what is the need of compensating winding in the DC generator. That everything we will study, and the method of improving commutation. So we will look into that, what are the methods to improve the commutation, and before that, first we will study what is commutation. So next, OCC and load characteristics. So the different types of the DC generator characteristics we will analyze and study, like the OCC and OCC in the sense open circuit characteristics and the load characteristics, and of the different types of DC generators. So there are different types of DC generators are also there. So we will study one by one, and the one of the topic under the DC generators generator is parallel operation of DC generators. So what are the benefits, and by connecting the generators are in parallel, that everything we will see, and equalizing connection and applications of DC generators. So when you come into the unit number 3, the unit name is called DC generator. DC generator. So in this unit also you will study the constructional details of the DC motors. Sorry, uh, DC motor and principle of operation, and what is the significance of back EMF. So torque equation and power developed by armature, and the speed control of DC motors, and the starting methods of DC motors, and load characteristics of DC motors, and then the losses and efficiency and the condition for the maximum efficiency, and then the testing of DC machines. So under this, there are different tests are there uh, for DC motors. So one is brake test and Swinburne test and Hopkinson test and field test and retardation test. And finally, we will see about the separation of core losses. So that everything we will see in this DC motor. And if you come into the fourth and fifth unit, we will study all about the transformers. So transformer. So in unit 4, you will study about the single phase transformer. You will study all about the single phase transformer. In fifth unit, you will study all about the auto transformer and the three phase transformer. So you know what is single phase transformer. So if you give input, uh, output will be the single phase supply. So so here also you will study about the construction and principle of operation and the equivalent circuit of single phase transformer and phasor diagram of single phase transformer and the testing and polarity test and open circuit and short circuit test, that everything we will study. And the voltage regulation, the losses and efficiency, and all what is all the efficiency and back to back test. So we will connect the transfer single phase transformer in back-to-back structure connection. So we will test that and the separation of core losses. Then by connecting the single phase transformer in parallel, then how it will operate. That everything we will study, and what is the benefit of by connecting the single phase transformer in parallel connection. And in unit 5, the topic is auto transformer and three phase transformer. You know what is auto transformer? What is auto transformer? So it is nothing but it's a variable. It will give the variable output at the output side, right? So you can regulate the output voltage, right? So that is what auto transformer. Else you will call it as variac. What is variac? Variable AC. Variable AC. Variable AC. So another name of auto transformer is variac. So which is nothing but variable AC. So and another one of the another transformer is three phase transformer. So for this transformer, input will be three phase supply, and the output also will be three phase output. You can regulate the output, right? So here also the construction and working of auto transformer and the comparison of two winding transformer, the applications of auto transformer. When you come into the three phase transformer, you will study about this construction and the types of connections and their comparative features and the Scott connection and the applications of the Scott connection, right? So that this everything we will study. And at last, if you study all the 5 units, when you complete all the 5 units, and this will be the course outcomes, right? You will get to know after completion of the course, apply the laws of the governings and electromechanical energy conversion for singly and multiple excited system. So this is the first outcomes. And explain the construction and working principle of DC machines and interpret the various characteristics of the DC machines like DC motors and generators, and the compute the various performance and characteristics performance parameters of the machine by conducting the suitable test, right? So this is one of the outcome. And the draw the equivalent circuit of the transformer and predetermine the efficiency and regulation and describe the working principle of auto transformer and three phase transformer with the different types of connections. Thank you.